Hey there, I'm Zach, and I made this thing called pitch path that I want to show you today. Pitch path exists to decouple pitch or tone from rhythm. So I'll show a little example of decoupling that rhythm from tone. So we've just got a 4 on the floor kick drum pattern here. On this we've got an electric piano. So what I'm going to do is just tap out a rhythm, maybe like a paradiddle sort of a deal on this EP, and it doesn't really matter what notes I'm hitting. So I'm just going to hit the same C down here. Okay, I like that, so I'm going to just hit the capture MIDI. Oops, gotta put the thing in the place. Thank you, Ableton. Capture MIDI works a lot of places. Okay, so let's just kind of shift this back to... Cool, so that's a rhythmic pattern. And so let's add a pitch path. And so we're, one measure on each. And so let's change this to 2. So we're applying this rhythm now, 2 copies of it across this pattern of the pitch. And so you can make it take different paths. And let's say we wanted more of a bass instrument, so let's drop this. And maybe we can work in a, major scale. Maybe we don't want that first one so high. And so it sounds like that at a rate of 2. How does it sound at a rate of 1? Kind of cool, half. So you can see you have all these different possibilities of interactions between the duration of this and the duration of this, and what is this doing and what is this doing, and just from 2 simple patterns you can have all these combinations that give you different results. And there's another mode that pitch path works in. If you slide the rate all the way up, it'll stop. And now the phase dial is going to control the position of where we're looking to pick up the pitch. So, nobody's going to win a Grammy on this one, but it gives you something different. It gives you something that you didn't have before. That's why it exists. Oh, and let's just cover real quick, how do you draw these shapes? And so, if you just click in a line, now you've made a new vertex, and you can drag that anywhere. You can shift click to remove them. And if you hold down Alt, then the cursor turns into this arrows and lets you change the curve as you drag. And so you can really make any sort of function. So the line can't loop back on itself, so it always moves forward. So if you find something that you like and you want it to remember it, shift click in one of these boxes, and now you've stored all of this as a preset. And so maybe we can then put a different shape there and shift click on a new one. And now we've stored this preset, and that preset can be, any of these settings. And, we can kind of mess around with this stuff. I'll save it on top of that. And so we can click back on that one. Everything's how it was. And we can click on this one. Oh, let's put the phase down for that. Shift click, resave it. And then you can also use this number here to switch between the presets. And so you could attach that, for example, I could use Knobbler here. The load preset parameter, that's this box right here, that gets mapped to a slider. And so I can, go switch through my presets now on the fly with this controller. Well, just imagine what you can do with pitch path, and it's just out there. It's free. You download it. If you want to learn about it, you can click this little button. It's going to pop up this thing. To get detail about the device, you can visit the homepage. It's right here. And while you're at it, check out Knobbler. It's kind of a fun way to interact with Ableton Live, I think. Okie dokie. Well, that is pitch path. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Bye.